8.5, Annuities, Methods of Saving, and Investments. In the previous sections, we were discussing the future value of investments where the principal is invested in one lump sum, so all at once. However, we often invest with a series of smaller deposits over a regular interval. This is how most retirement plans work. An annuity is a sequence of equal payments made at equal time periods. An IRA is an example of an annuity. Now, the value of an annuity is the sum of all the deposits plus all of the interest paid. And to find the value of an annuity, you'll recognize bits of this as looking like it is from the compound interest formula, and it is. P is the deposit that must be made at the end of every compounding period. So it is the amount of money that we are depositing, just not the cumulative value of the money we're depositing. It's just how much we do on every interval. Your rate is still written as a decimal. N is the number of times it's compounded. A is the future value of it. The rest of it's the same. It's just P is now defined a little bit differently. Okay? So let's work some example problems. For each of the following, calculate the value of each annuity to the nearest dollar, then find the amount of interest you made on that investment. So if we have a periodic deposit of $3,000 at the end of each year, so my P value is going to be 3,000. The rate is 4% compounded annually, so my rate is 0.04. And our N value is going to be 1. In 20 years, that's our time. And again, time does need to be in years on this one as well. Now it's a matter of plugging in and doing some ugly arithmetic. So if I have A equal to 3,000 times 1 plus the rate 0.04 over 1 to the NT, so it's 20 times 1. Of course, you don't have to write these ones in. They go away. Well, not this one, though, the minus 1. And all of this is over 0.04 over 1. Okay, so now we need to enter this into the calculator, being as careful as we possibly can be. So I'm going to start a fraction, 3,000, open parentheses, and then open them again. 1 plus 0.04 over 1. Close parentheses, raised to the 20 times 1 is the 20th power. Then subtract 1, and close parentheses. Now move down. I have 0.04 over 1, and that gives me a little over $89,000. We're supposed to round to the nearest dollar, and so that's going to stay a 4. So the amount of this annuity, the value of the annuity, is $89,334. Now we're supposed to find out how much of it was interest. So to do that, we have to figure out how much money we invested total. So the number of deposits, well, we deposited $3,000 for how many years? 20 years. And how many times did we deposit a year? Only 1. So this is 1. This is your N value. If you were compounding monthly, it would be a 12. So you multiply that out, and what do you get? 3,000 times 20 would be 60,000. So to find out the amount of interest, you would take the amount of the value of the whole investment and subtract off the $60,000 that you deposited yourself over the years. So the amount of interest you made was $29,334.